And shout out to Stephen A. I really hope Stephen A. get that money that he wants. So he
got to,
I
bro.
do too.
He wants $100 million 5-year deal, and he compared himself to Dak Prescott, which I think is hilarious. But people were getting mad. They're like, he was like, if Dak gets this money and he's not a top quarterback, I'm the top guy at ESPN. I should get $100 million.
Where's my?
And I
You should.
agree.
I agree too.
I mean, I wish he would
I
have
don't
compared
agree. I
himself.
don't agree.
I wish he would have
Stephen
compared
A. is
himself.
my favorite. Like
Corny uncle.
he's a corny legend, but for me, the top 3 corny people of all time is Stephen A. Well, corny cool is Stephen A., Ray J, and Safari.
Safari.
That's a fucking
funny.
That's
you
a
saw
list.
Safari go to that Nicki Minaj concert.
I love that for him. I really do. You don't have to be friends with your ex to be proud of them.
I don't know if Stephen A.'s job takes as much time as Dak Prescott's job.
I think it does.
I think he was using it as a comparison for like their respective fields. Like Dak is overpaid as a quarterback. That's
but I don't think it's overpaid when, how can I put it? I think he is the top. He is
yeah,
the
exactly.
echelon.
Stephen is
he is
top
the bar.
of the sports field. He is.
Well, yeah, but when you look at what goes into compensation, then you're looking at how many practices they have, how many games, how much travel they have to do, how long is the game. Stephen A is probably not broadcasting as long as a game is. And then, he mostly gets to stay wherever his studio is.
But I don't think
he's on ESPN literally almost all day.
I don't think that's the gist of the comparison though.
He drives the numbers.
I think if he was doing like maybe 10 mil a year, that would be decent money for what he does, but that's just me.
His other people in his field is making close to what he wants, and Stephen A I think is number 1 in the field. Top guy.
Who else is making the money he wants to make?
Pat McAfee.
I would just want to know, Pat
McAfee makes the money that Stephen A is.
Oh well, if he's getting it from somewhere, then yeah, pay that man.
Yeah. And I think when Shannon's contract is due, I think he's gonna get a.
Shannon gonna get he is too. With his
to be honest, I don't like Uncle Shannon that much no more.
Why? Cause that fake shit.
I liked him better when he was with Skip.
When you watch his interviews, he gets like good people, but he don't ask good questions. They get on there and start talking themselves.
Well, that's because
I agree with that sentiment
for being like flammable. So now when people go up there, they're like, "I'm bringing the rah-rah shit, and all I want you to do is just laugh and commentate."
I don't think
you know what.
I don't know, and I also think on his show with Ocho Cinco, like I just think he's starting to get a little misogynistic. Like it's cool and fun, you know what I mean, like jokey, but like some of the stuff kind of do be a little deep, a little bit, and it stops being funny at a certain point.
Well, I mean, their audience is going to shift more male anyway, so misogyny is not really going to hurt them. Because women aren't tuning in.
I think you're old and like weird. It starts to get weird when you're talking about younger women now. Like that's a little weird for me.
But that's where the game is today. I mean, if you old and got money, that's what you do.
I've always been a fan of his. I just think that well, you know, we say sex sells and everything like that, but it's for someone who had been private, and now it's kind of like you saying all this stuff and doing all this stuff, and
that didn't stop him with Michelle.
The gay allegations, huh?
I said that didn't stop him with Michelle.
I don't know. I don't like him as much anymore.
I can see why though. I understand exactly why you say that because I kind of feel the same way. I feel like he's starting to realize that he is popular and he's like giving people his ass to kiss, and it's kind of like he doesn't collaborate with other black creators in the field. That is a critique. Now, does he
I
have
think
to?
he's not using
No.
his. I think he's not using his talents as well as he could because I think
I agree
what's
with
cool
that.
about I think it was cool about Shannon is like his personality. He's kind of unique. You know, he's Southern. Like that's why when he was opposite of Skip, it was
It
like he would
works.
really put it. Yeah, it worked because he would really put in input that made a difference to the show. But now, I mean, he's just kind of like a side guy. I don't know.
I agree with that. I think now just like his show is just you bring good people on and they kind of talk about what they want to talk about and then you're just kind of there. It's not really entertaining on his part, or it's not really like even if go on like funny Marco's gonna look something up and like actually do some. I'm not saying he don't do his work. I'm just saying I don't think he asks like interesting questions.
He asks the questions that's hot and it's like controversial for sure. Like after that
Yeah,
cat
for
shit,
sure, but I don't think.
he got Monique. Like that's a layup. Just ask Monique about Oprah. She'll go off for like 20 minutes.
Tyrese.
But
Yeah, but
anybody can ask.
all his guests overshadow him now. Like I said, when he
I
was with
agree.
Skip, I really did enjoy his input, and now it seems like he doesn't really have input. He's just there to like
He's
boost
just
them
there.
up.
I agree. I don't
Give the
think he like
platform.
it starts to look like Southern like male black buck kind of like now I'm just here to perpetuate the sexual kind of I'm big and I'm black energy, and I don't like that because I used to think Shannon Sharpe was really smart, and I thought he had really good smart takes, and now it's just like every clip I see of him is talking about what he's going to do to some girl. Y'all don't think that's weird, or is that just me because I'm a woman?
It's not just you, but I
That's the
think it's
clips
probably
that
more. I think it's probably more fun for him to do this content than the other content. But like I said, I think the stuff he was saying on the other show was more meaningful for culture. This kind of has no cultural impact,
So,
except a negative one, I guess you could say.
and if it's fun for him, it's fun for him. Hey, he got his money. Do what you gonna do. I just think it's to me, it's just kind of like, why would you want after everything you've done? Why would you now want to look like that? I don't know. I like Chad Ochocinco. Like, I think his responses like are fun. I do like him, but I don't know. I just think it's a little. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to say it's.
he just underuses his platform a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have some coon allegations that Dr. Umar would like to talk to him about.
I think Dr. Umar will talk to every black man in that position.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah, I mean, if you give Dr. Umar a bunch of money, I mean,
he might do it too.
He might finish that school.
I really think he would.
That goofy might go away.
Allegations already.
You said what, Shane?
He got Snow Bunny allegations.
Oh, all that shit.
Oh, the girl from the mall? Talk about that.
I think he got a couple other ones too.
I would not be surprised. That would actually make me like him more because then
talking all that shit.
Oh, okay. All right. I know what this is.
Nah, if I found out any of that was true, I don't know what I would do, man.
Dang. If he was glazing the Cinnabons before he cooked them.
I just don't know what I would do.
I
That'd be
saw a clip of
hilarious.
him. It made me laugh so hard. This dude was like, "Oh, I'm with an Indian. My wife is Indian." He said, "You with a curry bunny, my brother?" I said, "Yo."
Oh my god,
I
yo.
said, "What's up with this dude?" I said, "Yo, Dr. Umar crazy, yo."